G'day guys and welcome back to Chaos Theory. This is episode 7. Previously on, we met up with Yaz in her little protected island where she was receiving some therapy for her PTSD. She was doing pretty well. I mean, we saw a flashback to 14 months ago with her in Brooklyn. She was touching a dinosaur, fighting through her anxiety, her fear. And then in the present day, she was creating these... she was creating these holographic dinosaurs to help others deal with their kind of fear without having to act. It's a way for them to interact with a dinosaur without actually having to interact with a real dinosaur. It's very good stuff. It was dino immersion therapy. But unfortunately, the sanctuary was targeted. The gate to the island was open. We were chased by 2 dinosaurs, and people dressed up as DPW showed up pretty quickly. And instead of targeting the dinos, they were targeting our group who were in the van, and that van went over the bridge and is now in the water. So, goodbye to that van. Don't know how they're going to get out of this mess. Is DPW involved in all of this? I'm assuming so. Somehow. And does Ben have a girlfriend in Europe? Those are the 2 questions I have right now. Well, the third question is, who the hell is responsible for all of this? And is it connected to the... Well, 4 questions. Is it connected to the Lockwood estate? I think that's it. The 4 questions I have. But before we get to the answers, just want to tell everybody that YouTube members are now up and running. Patreon members up and running. You get 2 episodes a week. So far, it is just Chaos Theory. I'm trying to add more shows to it, but schedule. I do have a full-time job, so my schedule doesn't quite allow for it as much as I would like. But yes, 2 episodes a week. And if I've worked it out correctly, when this episode drops on YouTube, and the regular YouTube viewers, they get 1 episode a week. By the time this one comes out, we should be, I think it's about, should be episodes 4 and 5 of season 2. So halfway through season 2 by the time this one drops on YouTube. And I think that by the time in the 3 weeks later, when the season 1 finale drops, we should be starting season 3 on YouTube members and Patreon. So well ahead of the curve on that one. Feel free to check it out if you want. I would very much appreciate the love and support. But that's business out of the way. Let's get to episode 7, shall we? Oh, his post-it notes. Oh, now your socks are all wet.
Sammy.
Dinosaur. And it's dead.
Now's our chance.
It's not dead, okay.
It's stuck! My seatbelt's stuck! Hey, you're okay, Sammy. We can do this. But I need you to listen to me. Okay?
That's a switch.
Good. We need to...
Start panicking.
Thanks for saving us back there, sir.
Yeah, it's the least I could do.
Wait, have we met before? Kenji?
Panic attack?
Is he okay?
That guy was his father.
Sorry, I didn't know.
He looks like a slimmed down version of that tool from Toy Story 2.
He's gone. He's gone.
And I appreciate the show for giving us some actual real emotions from these kids other than just terror. Camp Cretaceous did not do so well in that regard. Even when they were supposedly mourning Ben's death.
Not being followed. Tell us what happened that night.
Okay. I was a truck driver for the DPW. My job was to transport dinosaurs from point A to point B.
Like we saw
Didn't pay
the other
much,
episode.
But it's work. And I got a little girl to support. But then, someone from the DPW reached out, said I could make a little overtime.
Oh, yeah, overtime.
Until that night. No other truck showed up.
Was he transporting the
And the dino definitely wasn't sedated.
Allosaurus or whatever it is?
Plus the lock of the truck, real fancy. I'd never seen anything like it.
That's because it's not sedated. But also they can open it remotely. Kind of like how the door to the island that they were just on. And again, it's got those weird eyes. Okay, that's the truck driver's point of view. What was Brooklyn doing here, of all places? Okay, so Brooklyn was there to get, like, was she watching the drop, getting evidence? But then it was someone leaked the info to her. They show up with a dino that attacks her.
I waited a long time in those bushes.
And we still didn't see it actually happen, did we? Come on, show.
Hey! Have you seen my friend? She was supposed to be...
He took Brooklyn's phone, huh? So has he been getting Darius's phone calls? And because it was a trap for Brooklyn, that's why DPW was there quickly. Did they question why they didn't find Brooklyn's phone? Did I not forget? Did I forget that? Did they mention that?
Listen, I had to make it right. In some small way. So I tracked you down, albeit very poorly. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm not very good at internet researching. Well, my daughter calls it internet creeping. Either way, Haraya helped me find you. It's amazing what kids can do on their phones. I know this doesn't fix what happened, but someone should have this. Someone who cared about her.
Yeah, I was looking through my notes just then. They mentioned that episode 1. Brooklyn dead, but there was no phone on her.
You know, it would be great to find someplace safe to go or even know where we are.
Yeah, let me look. What? I thought it was...
Let me try.
1335? It's a lot of missed calls, dude.
Try her phone password.
Dusty. She had a motorbike?
DPW press releases from Dudley Cabrera's office? He's one of the regional directors. I met him a couple of times. Let's see. Escape Dino, deceased, captured. Huh. Why would she have these?
Are they actually deceased?
What is this?
Dino tracker.
This site is tracking the location of a bunch of DPW dinosaurs.
It's so cold
Dusty.
in here.
I do appreciate the dust particles flying around.
Oh, the floor. It was so annoying. I was so afraid I was gonna...
Break your neck?
Did she do that when she was staying with you after we broke up?
I swear, she did it just to annoy us.
Is there some more to the story between Darius and Brooklyn?
Hey, Kenji, check this out. It's an invoice for Asset 9. Brooklyn was asking your dad about dinosaurs showing up where they shouldn't, buying and selling. Mateo was doing an off-the-books transfer. Is someone from the DPW selling dinosaurs? It lines
Clearly.
up. Mateo was supposedly there that night to capture the Allosaurus, but he was actually there to give it to someone. Probably whoever was buying it. I gotta tell Cabrera.
Or was all the setup to get rid of Brooklyn?
But instead, they're just being exploited for profit again. Just like Hammond, and Maserati, and Daniel.
Darius, you gotta come see this.
Hey, Kenji, I think I... What is that?
I found this inside.
Here's to a new
Here's
working
to our
relationship.
new working relationship. DK. DK? As in Daniel Kahn?
It's my dad's handwriting.
What was Brooklyn doing with... How much money is even in there?
That's at least a few million.
I mean, we know she wanted into the whole black market trade deal.
Legacy. Maybe this is it. This was his legacy.
What are you saying?
To restart his empire. My dad was buying dinosaurs, and Brooklyn... She was helping him do it.
You don't believe that?
It makes sense. Why else would she have this money? Or keep this...
Why would Brooklyn do that?
Wouldn't she tell us she was going to see my dad? Or tell you why you were meeting that night?
I don't...
Maybe because you'd never approve. We should go to that drop. Maybe we can find out who from the DPW is selling dinosaurs. Maybe we'll find out who's been after us. Maybe we'll figure
it's
out
Brooklyn.
what Brooklyn wanted to show you. Or what else she was hiding from us.
The game is afoot. All right. I mean, we got some answers. My notes are all over the place, so just give me a second here. We can go back to the night. I mean, this episode was called The Night, so we can go back to that straight up. Mateo driving some dinosaurs, transporting them. Started doing some overtime. And obviously he realized it was kind of off the books, but what does it matter? Like, no one, like you said, no one was getting hurt. He's just driving dinosaurs to places. But yeah, Brooklyn was there. Obviously, that night. And I'm assuming, she had this whole investigative journalist thing. And Daniel did say she wanted into the whole black market kind of dino trade that was going on. I'm assuming Daniel gave her the money to do so. And this is part of like him starting a new business kind of thing. And they kind of set it up together. And obviously, Brooklyn has the money. She deals with the people, gets to know them, gathers the evidence kind of thing. So either they were there to meet Brooklyn Right? Because the truck drive, yeah. Because they said, or Mateo said at least, that another truck didn't show up. But maybe it was Brooklyn getting a dino delivered, but just gathering evidence, maybe. And that's why Darius was supposed to meet her there. Especially if she figured that DPW was involved. Because I think at the time, Darius was in DPW. If I'm remembering my timeline correctly. And so you bring the dino nerd in, the DPW guy, with the evidence that DPW is doing some shady stuff. Darius can help Brooklyn. Was Brooklyn staying with Darius at this time? I'm not too sure on that one. But either way, they meet up that night. No one shows up, but DPW either knew that it was a trap or something, because the Allosaurus wasn't sedated like the dinosaurs usually are, and they had a special electronic lock on it that they obviously unlocked remotely from somewhere. It could just be the home office where they just press a button, the lock opens up. And yeah, Brooklyn. But it did attack Brooklyn, but again, like, from the flashbacks we've seen, all we've seen is just a pile of blood on the ground. But we didn't actually see the attack, and we haven't seen Brooklyn's body either. And this show is not really shy from showing dead bodies. After the fact. I don't know about actual attack. Like, I think last episode they showed that one dude who was trying to get into the back of Ben's van when the dinosaur attacked, but he got pulled out and was eaten. But we didn't actually see that happen. But we knew what had happened. And we've seen one or two dead bodies already. That there was that one dude on the farm. I think he was dead. And then we saw, I mean, it was the same thing with like Daniel. Right? Daniel was attacked. We saw the attack happen after that, and beforehand. We know he's dead. But we've seen like the police officer guy, his legs. So they're not really shy about showing dead bodies, but it's just with this one. I mean, getting torn apart by a dinosaur is pretty gruesome, so there's probably a lot of blood. Don't want to show a dead body like that, but I don't know, man. Like, there could have been more of a lead up to it, because we still don't know, do we? And like, we think she's dead, but now she doesn't have a phone on her because Mateo took it. It was left behind. You know, you can go off the premise that she's dead and whatever, or we can go with the premise that she's faked her death somehow. Did Darius see her dead body? Or was it just a puddle of blood on the ground? I don't know. I have to go on, like, I'm going off of the assumption that if I can find the right spot, because Mateo's hiding, we don't see it. I mean, that's a pretty visceral reaction. But we're not seeing any semblance of her actual body, like not legs or anything. Because all we see is the phone. And then when Darius shows up, we get that shot from his flashback or something. And there's no body there. If Brooklyn was lying down, you'd see legs or feet or something. So I think they're going off the assumption that the Allosaurus took her body somewhere. Because it's not here. Just her phone and some blood. So either she got like real injured, or DPW showed up and took her. maybe she was using some of Daniel's money to get in with some of the higher ups or something. I don't know. We can go with that. Maybe her death was faked. Yeah. Is she dead or alive? I mean, both ways kind of explain why the rest of the 6 are being hunted. Don't want them asking any questions. One way or the other. Yeah, man, I can't wait until we actually see it. 'Cause right now, I'm 50-50. And it's just the more flashback we see, we probably might get answers. But right now, yeah, 50-50 split between dead and alive. And yeah, the more we watch, the more answers we get. Definite confirmation might be there, but as of right now, I'm calling into question her death. But other than that, we kept cutting away to Ben, Yaz, and Sammy in the van, them being underwater. But they got into a DPW truck, so that's good. We're gonna get some answers there. But they have no phones now either. I do appreciate her apartment. And the dust particles flying around everywhere. That's sometimes overlooked in like animated shows. But it was just cool to see that, like, you know, this stale air kind of thing. Like no one's touched it in a while kind of thing. So I very much appreciated that. Yeah, she was tracking, I think it was a live tracker for DPW dinos, which means that, like, we might actually be inadvertently chasing the dino on the truck that Ben and Yaz and Sammy are on too. Asset number 9, maybe? Was that the one that they were after? Could be. But yeah, this was a hell of an episode. I very much appreciated the flashback, and like we got some semblance of what happened, but clearly there's still more to the story. And hopefully we get some answers. It is DPW involved, so that answers that. It's some people. Like Mateo was there in DPW, but he was a truck driver, just getting some extra cash on the side, transporting dinos. That was his job. He wasn't directly involved. And then I guess after what happened that night, he took Brooklyn's phone and was just kind of stalking the rest of the 6, maybe, or Darius. Maybe Ben, but he obviously left DPW after that. So it's just some people. I mean, we got mention of, what do they call him? Dudley Cabrera or something? And he was one of DPW's like regional managers or something like that, I think is what they said. So this thing does go all the way up, but like, who's directly in control of all of it's happening? Still so many questions, dude. Let me know what you'll think about my theories. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments section down below, and I will respond to those comments as I get them, honestly. But in the meantime, as usual, if you'll enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, join me next time, and I'll see you there. Bye, guys.